What's up, fuckers? Young Oorah here. Okay, let's go straight to the point of the video. Right now, oh shit, you see what I'm talking about? Freaking, I got no time to do nothing no more. I gotta do this shit when I'm driving traffic. So right now is 7:25 a.m. Stuck in LA traffic, going to work. So I thought I'd make a video because I haven't made a video in a while, especially more like Marine Corps related. God damn, this iPhone making my face look fat. I want to talk about something that I kind of just thought of, you know, through these weeks of thinking. And I think I mentioned in my previous videos that I work for the Space Force now as a contractor, and also with the Air Force as well. As a contractor, you know, I'm still in the Marine Corps, about to get out in May, I believe. And I kind of want to just explain the differences and the epiphanies that I had and the realizations that I had during this half year working with them as a contractor, and basically the main differences, all right? This excludes all like the typical, you know, rumors and, you know, making fun of each other, you know, of the different branches, right? This is like, I'm being more serious. This is a serious topic, and it's something that I want to talk about with you guys because it may help you guys with their future decisions, etc. I'll tell you one thing, right? A lot of people, and this is what I used to believe too, a lot of people think that, hey, you know, if they see the title United States Marine on your resume, you automatically get hired, right? And that's not true. Okay, a lot of people think that if you put that title on your resume, you'll get hired. Maybe for, I don't know, maybe for certain jobs that aren't really career-based, maybe more like a part-time job, or maybe like a lower-end job, something that it's not really sustainable in the long run, something that you can't really retire from. So maybe that it'll work for that, right? Or maybe if you want to be a cop, maybe you gotta go through their own process. But you know, if that's what you care about, that's what you want to do, then by all means go for it, right? I mean, being a police officer is a career choice. They do get good retirement. But if you want something that's higher paying, that is not as dangerous, you know, if you want to settle down in the future, let's say you have a family, you know, you're getting old, right? Then this is something you may want to think about when you do get out of the Marine Corps, or if you do get out of the Marine Corps. I'll tell you one thing, and I'll be blunt and very honest with you. I'll be very blunt and honest. The reality of the Marine Corps is that it's a very primitive. It's primitive in nature, right? I mean, you got boot camp, right? You got, you know, like killing mentality. You got boots on the ground, right? It's just that mentality, right? Pogue or not, right? Regardless of how pogue you are, you're still more, you know, tactically minded in compared to other branches and other jobs in this world, right? And I can also tell you that the technology in the Marine Corps is also, you know, very primitive. It's pretty old. A lot of the stuff. If you ever been on a Marine Corps base, our shit's pretty old. You know, a lot of times shit's broken, right? Nobody really addresses you. We are the least funded branch of service. That's just the way it is. That's just how it is. And going back to, you know, my experience working so far with these other commands, the technology there compared to the Marine Corps is so much more advanced than what the Marine Corps has. And I'll tell you what, the country relies heavily on these technologies, right? So if you can get a job in the Marine Corps, you know, that can give you technical experience that's super hard to get in the real world, and grant you clearances, right? I 100% can guarantee you that you will get a job out of the Marine Corps, or when you get out, even if you don't go to college. But you should go to college just because that will bump up your paycheck, right? And you get that shit for free if you are at prior active duty and you're on the GI Bill, right? So you should definitely go ahead and get that, and also get your certs, you know, get your certifications in, who knows, you know, IT, right? For example, if you got that cert on top of, you know, TS, whatever, clearance, you definitely will get a job, because a lot of these companies are offering these positions. right? So that's something to think about when you join the Marine Corps. And I know that a lot of people, including me, including myself, get too excited to go to boot camp, so they'll take whatever job they get their hands on, waste 4 years of their life, come out realizing that nobody wants them, right? Especially if you were looking for those high-paying jobs, right? And you come out with like what do you know how to do? You know, they're gonna ask you, what do you know how to do? Have you used this? Have you done that? Right? What's your experience in this? You know, but if all you can say is, well, I just learned how to, you know, shoot bad guys or kick down doors, or, you know, that, I mean, they're not gonna care about that. That's just the reality. You know, there are a lot of people gonna be butthurt hearing this because, you know, oh, I don't support the military, blah, blah, blah. Like, no, I 100% absolutely do. You know, I work for the military still, you know, as a contractor. But the thing is, on a personal side, or on a personal note, they're not gonna want that. You know, that's gonna be something more of, you know, something that you do for the part of your life, but you also, when you come out, you got to find something new for yourself and build experience and start over. And you know, what's the point of you being there for 4 years, right? A little background about myself too, and I think I mentioned this in my video, that I went through I was going through the hiring process for Riverside County Sheriff's Department's investigation unit, and I decided to take this job instead, so obviously I didn't take that. But in my head, I was thinking like, damn, I got to go through like 6 months of boot camp all over again. Granted, it's not going to be as tough and as rigorous as the Marine Corps boot camp, but at the same time, it's like, well, I got trained in this and that, and what was the point of all that if I'm not going to get a, you know, kind of job related to what I did in the Marine Corps, you know? And I also went to college, so it's like, man, I don't really want to start over from the bottom, because, you know, you're gonna start over from the bottom when you join those agencies. You know, it's just how it is. You're gonna have to rank up again and pick up rank, gain seniority, etc. Right? But if you get hired in a position where it's kind of related to what you did, that'd be great. So that's something to think about. You know, so if you think the Marine Corps is a great career, is it going to be a great career or not? Ask yourself those questions. Like, what do you want to do after? Yeah, and don't say, oh, I'm going to stay for 20 years, because 99% of the people who say that don't end up staying in for 20 years. So don't be saying that, right? Think of it as a situation where it's worst case scenario. Okay, I'm getting out of the Marine Corps. I don't want to do this anymore. What am I going to do? What if the things I'm going to do now? What is it going to help me when I get out, right? What skills that is going to give you? And these are skills. I'm not talking about bullshit skills. I'm talking about skills that only you know how to do. Like skills that a small group of people in this world can obtain. That's what I'm talking about, right? And I'm teaching you guys how to be successful in this sense. Because I guarantee you, if you follow this way, it's not going to go wrong. I'm 100% sure it's not going to go wrong. It's not gonna go wrong. I'm not selling you guys anything. There's nothing for me to lose. There's nothing for me to gain for telling you this stuff. So you guys can take it or leave it. But if you're smart, you guys will know what I'm talking about. All right. Hopefully, you know, this video can reach out to some of you guys, right, and rethink a lot of the things, right. Always ask how this MOS or whatever is gonna help me in the future. Always ask how, and give yourself the facts, right. Label the facts. So just let that linger in your mind. You know, you guys may not see this right now, but hopefully this video will come back up in your head, you know, when you guys get out in the next 4 years or how many years, and they'd be like, oh, you know, young Oorah was right. Young Oorah said this. You know, young Oorah, you know, kind of spoke the truth about some certain things. Maybe I'll take that into considerations, right? So you may not see it now, but maybe later. Anyways, follow me on Instagram, follow me on Snapchat. I'm almost there at work. Like the video, thumbs up, you do you. And if you get jiggy, don't forget to wear a piggy, especially in these times. Thanks for watching. Oorah.